Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Yeah, on the Solana chart, we're dealing here with this possible B-wave corrective rally at the moment. Okay, you might not call it a rally, but that's a possible scenario that we're dealing with. There are two main variations of this. I mean, in one of the ideas I have, which is here the yellow one, the wave 4 already bottomed on the 5th of August. The market already is trying to put a low in place, is reacting to support at the moment, but hasn't really given me an impulsive move up so that I will, that I can really confirm that we're actually moving up here. So that's not very clear at this stage that the fifth wave to the upside has started into the region of 368 plus. I mean, that might still change. This is at the moment just for orientation, a guide. We need to see how the subwaves develop and so on. But at the moment, one scenario allows for the interpretation that a fourth wave bottomed on the 5th of August. In this scenario, we have a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2. We could now be in a third wave rally to the upside. But we need a little bit more evidence for that, okay? So what we really want to see in this scenario is that the price breaks above $177.24. and also out of the upper boundary line of the trend channel. If the market moves higher maybe next week, which it could do because there's absolutely no evidence that we are starting to break down, at the moment not, even though the move up is very, very choppy, messy, murky, however you want to call it. It's a weak uptrend at the moment. So if we push higher, we just need to be ready that in the white scenario, this area around $177, and it might test, Solana might test the upper boundary line of the trend channel. That up here, there is a strong chance for a rejection. There's likely going to be at least resistance. And if we get up there and we see we see resistance and we see the first impulses to the downside, well, that would be a good indication that wave C or 4 is unfolding in the white wave count, which could lead to one more low. Maybe not even, maybe just a marginally lower low. Maybe we're not even breaking down rapidly. Maybe just a marginally lower low, which could reach the area between $72.58 and $109. Depends on where the B wave tops, because I can only give you a target for this C wave to the downside as soon as wave B has topped. So really, I think it's important to recognize here on the Solana chart that yes, there is a bullish scenario as highlighted in yellow. I think the microstructure lends itself a little bit more towards the white wave count. And in this scenario, we could be in a rally like on the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin, if you watched Bitcoin's video today, Bitcoin's video yesterday, then you know that I'm tracking also the potential for a B wave rally, which I think on the Bitcoin chart could reach like 67K. And here on the Solana chart, we're talking about $177. And why is that level so important? It is important because the move to the upside, is first of all weak, okay? And in any ABC structure, the C wave tends to reach the 100% extension of the initial A wave. Now, whether that's an ABC or we label it WXY really doesn't matter so much at the moment. I could also label it WXY, and it doesn't change the projections, WXY, but then I could explain a little bit better what happens on the smaller time frame, because at the moment I don't have a very good read about the microstructure here on the Solana chart. But the idea would be, okay, if this is a WXY, then maybe the initial rally was an A wave. We dipped in a B wave and we moved up in wave C. That's pretty much what I told you yesterday already. But now I just want to zoom out a little bit, give you a better understanding of the bigger picture. And then, we will have to see how this now develops. Maybe even the A wave is here. Bottom line is, once we see a break below that 6th of September low, I think we have to assume we might go down more directly, without going higher first. I mean, that's the problem with this structure. It is so fragile. Be prepared for surprises. The main level here is the swing low from the 6th of September. This level needs to hold in order to keep this idea alive that we might go a little bit higher in the short term, either in wave C of Y of B in the white count, but then either way we have to pay attention to possible resistance here, or even higher in the yellow wave count, but that needs to be proven. So for now, if this move up, if this move up was impulsive, aggressive, then the yellow count would, it would be more clearly, we would have higher probabilities for that one. It would be more clear. But that's at the moment the situation on the Solana chart. So next week, it's absolutely important to watch the 6th of September low. We're quite far away from that now. That level is around $120. And if we move higher, be aware of that $177 level. The microstructure is likely going to change a lot. So I'm not going to show you the micro movements here. But that gives you, I think, everything you need to know. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.